Oh, I think I'm gonna keep that on the podcast.
No, don't do that.
No sweats, just nets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. No sweats, just nets. No sweats, just nets. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ready?
No sweats, just nets.
Alright. Okay, let's do it. Welcome to No Sweats, Just Nets, the podcast.
Hello.
The podcast where we talk about sports. I'm Joey, the wannabe sports broadcaster. Let's just call it that. And this is my wife, Ray.
Hi.
She knows nothing about sports, but I feel
Not
like
a single thing.
feel like she's learning. You know, takes time.
I like to believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, takes time. Today, lots on the show. First of all, we're gonna talk MVP race again because now that the regular season is over,
Is Luca back?
we'll get to that. Also, a highly skilled NBA player, and the question whether he will be back to play in the NBA next year. Will another star play in the World Cup this year? That is another question. And also a scandal in the football industry. Juicy stuff. First of
do
all,
this.
let's kick it off with the NBA. Now, regular season is over, meaning they're done with all the pre-games, which is 82 games, finally. And now they can play the playoffs, which is the thing that we look forward to. At least this is what I look forward to.
This determines the whole thing, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So playoff, basically, two teams go head-to-head 7 times. Best 4 out of 7 moves on. And they're split into 2 sections, the east side of America and the west side of America.
Okay.
So the west side teams, 8 teams on that side, play head-to-head. West, same thing. And then by the end of it, the best from the east play against the best in the west. 7 games, 4 out of 7 wins it all.
Okay.
They've introduced something new to the NBA. If you haven't been watching it, you don't know what's going on. Basically, it's called the play-in tournament, which means, so it used to be the top 8 teams move on to the playoffs. Now it's the top 6.
Okay.
And the 7, 8, 9, and 10th place play against each other to determine who gets the 7 or the 8th spot. So those 2 teams that are already in the 7 and 8 spot doesn't matter. They have to play against the 9th and 10.
Okay.
Then it will
They're
matter.
really changing the game.
Yeah, they changed a lot. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I know a lot of people think it's great because if their team is in the 10th or 9th spot, that gives them a chance. But I believe if you're in the 10th and 9th spot,
Then maybe you don't
Do better.
deserve to be
do better
in
next
the
time.
first 6.
And then there's a whole bunch of things around it. But this is where we're at. As soon as you hear the podcast, I think the Sixers, there's 2 games on Wednesday and another 2 games on Thursday, which are the play-in tournaments. And by the looks of it, I think the Suns and Blazers are playing on Wednesday. And the Hornets and the Heat are also playing on Wednesday. Early morning, which I will be watching and I will be enjoying.
When you say the Sixers, do you mean the 76ers?
Yeah, 76ers. It's just easier to say Sixers.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get into this.
Let's do this.
MVP race. So, too bad for Luka.
He's
Injury.
not-
He's not going to be eligible. Imagine that for only 1 game. We talked about this last time.
Yeah.
So, the players are eligible, which people think they will win, is basically SGA, who is the top of the list, Wembanyama, and then Nikola Jokic, who is the Joker. Who will win it? I don't know. They will determine it. But by the looks of it, it could be SGA again.
Previously, we were voting Luca. We wanted
Yeah,
Luca.
but-
Who do we want now to be the MVP?
To be honest, Jokic,
Jokic,
the
okay.
Joker. Why? Because he does a lot. In terms of numbers, as in SGA has more points, but Jokic has more assists, has more rebounds, he's doing what every single member of the team should be doing. He's doing it all.
Okay.
So I think
He deserves it.
he deserves it more. SGA, if he takes it, it's still fine. Not sad and not angry about it because he also deserves it. But I want Jokic to take it because I feel like he deserves it more.
We want Jokic.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I just love European players. That's just my take. But what I want to talk about is Wemby. Again, the alien.
Which
All
one
right?
was that?
The alien, Wemby, the tall guy. We said he looked, they call him the alien, the French dude.
Yeah. I remember.
Great player.
The one we wanted to be in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Space Jam remake that we wanted to do. So Wemby did this hilarious thing.
What did he do?
Well, he was in an interview, and after this interview, mad respect for Wemby. I thought he was obnoxious when he said, "Oh, I am the best" or whatever when it comes to defense and all that. But after this interview, I like the guy. He is mad respect. I'm going to show you this video. They asked him what he thought about the 65 game rule, which, like we said, if you don't play 65 games, you're not eligible to win awards. And it went back and forth with the journalists. And he tried to figure out if players played, let's say, 50 games, but more minutes each game, how many minutes would they have played against players who played 65 games, but less minutes every game? This guy's math is spot on. That's why he's the alien.
50 games, 35 minutes a game. That's 50 times 35. That's 1750, right? Am I right? Yeah. And if a guy plays 75 games at 20 minutes, it's 1500. So, it's not. I mean, it's a good view in my opinion to not have a limit. It's one opinion. 75% of the games, in my opinion, would be a logical thing, and that would be 61.5 games, right? So 62 games.
I really feel like he had that prepared before,
Nah.
and he just said it because he knew what to say. It doesn't look like he's actually calculating it.
He's an alien. That's what everyone agrees on.
Yeah, I agree, but I really think this was
math?
prepared. Yeah.
The math, spot on. He's a genius, apparently, according to that.
Why is he playing sports then?
I mean, because he's really good at it and pays much better than other careers, I guess.
Yeah, makes
But
sense.
that was spot on. Aside from the jokes and him being great at math, his logic, even though he didn't say it, in the interview he said, if we're comparing two players, one that played 75 and one that played 50, the 50 played more minutes and the 75 played less. The one that played more minutes played more, but he's not eligible because
he didn't play enough
65.
games.
But then the 75 dude who only played less minutes is eligible. He didn't straight up say, just want to make this clear. He didn't say he doesn't agree with it, but I think deep down he knows that this is just
It's
BS.
not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair. Even though he's eligible. I mean, he's eligible. He can get the
The
award
rules
if he-
are not fair, though.
But he feels like, I think, and he didn't say it, but I think he was kind of pointing
Kind of
to it.
obvious, yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I respect him, because if that's his thinking behind it, I love it. More into the basketball. LeBron James, will he come back next year?
Please, yes.
Why? Do you know how old he is?
How? I think he's really old. I don't know how old, but I think he's old.
Let me Google it just to be sure, because I do not want to give out a number that is not correct, but I think he's 46. LeBron James' age. Because I think, oh no, he's 41. By next year, he'll be 42. Age is just a number. I've always said that.
Have you seen him?
He's not, I mean,
Have you seen his muscles? I mean, it's obvious he can do anything. He can play.
he can play. I'm not
He
saying
looks like he
can't
can play.
But he's not.
He might be a bit slower than the other guys because they're younger. They have more
obviously
stamina and all of that.
Obviously, but
But-
he's no longer. I want to say the player that everyone wants. I don't want to say wants to see, but he's not like taking the spotlight anymore. It's Luka now.
'Cause
Luka's
there are
the king of the
newer-
Lakers
newer
now.
guys now.
Yeah. That's who we have our eyes on. That's who we think will take the Lakers probably to the NBA Finals. But now since he's injured, he's not
They
going to
play
be
on
playing
the same
playoffs.
team,
Yeah,
both.
both of them.
Awesome. Maybe he wants to stay the legend. He doesn't want to be
But
forgotten so easily.
If he plays another season, it's going to be 24, his 24th season. So 24 years in the NBA, which I don't think anyone else has done except for him. It's
Is he allowed to play at 41?
he can play as long as he wants.
Because
As
he's
long as
LeBron James.
as long as he provides, the baseline of what you expect from LeBron James. And he's kind of doing that. He is averaging over 20 points, rebounds, assists, and all that. But when it comes to securing a win for your team, I don't think he's the go-to guy anymore. That is my opinion.
Just because of his age?
No, just
I mean,
because
it would
others are
would
performing
be
better. Last
Yeah.
year, Lakers weren't that good, and it was only LeBron and I think Davis. I think it was that, and they didn't do well. So he's not the go-to guy to give you a championship anymore. And I'm not saying he was before, because he did get a lot of
Come
help.
on.
Hey, he never won an NBA playoff or an NBA championship on his own. He always had stars on the team. When he was on his own, never won it. Not even once. Won it twice with the Miami Heat. Who did he have? Bosh, Wade. Bosh is not always considered an all-star, but Dwayne Wade, come on, legend. Dwayne Wade got his own championship on his own before even LeBron showed up. When he was in Cleveland, Kyrie Irving.
Then why is he considered like a big deal then?
No, he is. But I think you will be considered the biggest deal when you win championships.
Yeah, of course.
So Luka is not considered a big deal until he wins a championship because he hasn't yet. So there's where we're at. Will he come back next year? I hope not.
It would be really bad if he did come back and then he couldn't really accomplish much.
Exactly.
Because he'll be ruining his name
Exactly.
and how
And on a
people
high.
see him and the audience and all of that. But if he did do good, that would be good for him.
End on a high. That's what I say. Before I move on to the next sports, I want to ask you a basketball question.
Here we go.
Do you know what a screen is in basketball?
You mean
Also
the
known as a
screen-
pick.
Oh,
So it has two names. Some call it a screen, some call it a pick.
what I was thinking of when you said screen is the screen that you see the stats on, like how many baskets each player.
Okay.
What?
I am going to help you out a little bit.
All right.
It's something that players use or do that's called a screen or a pick.
I have no idea.
Do you want to take a wild guess?
Okay. It's maybe players not allowed to video call anyone on court.
No screen time.
No screen time. Parental control.
Logical. Very logical. Because sometimes when you have to speak to someone, you have to speak to
Yeah,
someone.
what if they weren't feeling so good and they wanted to call their mamas and have the support,
Yeah. Because apparently in the
the-
NBA before, it was happening a lot and really disturbed the game. So they had to put an end to
Yeah.
it. So they introduced the screen.
Yeah.
No, the screen is basically it's when an offensive player that's trying to score, one of his teammates does like a statue or a block for him to block his defender and to give him the opportunity to pass on his own.
Okay.
So if you're defending the camera, let's say, and the camera is a player, I'll just stand in front of you, not like next
So I
to you.
can't defend
And then I'll
the
block so you
person.
can go that side, like on the left side, and you can't catch up because you bump into me unless you're quick, and then you can just avoid me. There's whole tactics. But that's what a screen is.
But I thought that each player had their own defender from
Yeah,
the other
exactly.
team.
Yeah.
So you'll be like in front of two people, your own defender and then me.
I am amazed.
Right? Is that true?
I am amazed.
You'll be in front of two players. How are you supposed to keep up
Babe.
with two people? What?
Underneath? Mm-hmm. You're a basketball coach. You understand basketball tactics.
I really don't think so. But isn't that correct? Like, seriously, stop laughing at me.
No, I am serious. I am shocked that your brain worked it out and how the movement on the court is happening. It is exactly right.
How seriously though? How does it work if you're like you have two people you need to keep up with, so your teammate can actually do the basket?
I'm glad you asked that question.
Yeah, I really want to know that.
So if you're defending the camera, let's say the camera is a player, and me, I'm with the camera because I'm on the same team. I block you. Okay, I just stand next to you, and then usually it's at an angle that you can't see me, because I'll be a little bit behind, so you can't really see me until someone calls it out.
Okay.
Someone from your team says, "Oh, look out! There's a left screen or whatever." Now, my defender, because like you said, another player is defending me, has the choice to either switch, meaning they defend the camera and then you defend me.
Oh, you can do that. Okay,
Yeah, of course.
that's
You're not-
cool.
Or they do like a different tactic, which is either a hedge. They call it a hedge.
What does a hedge mean?
My defender, I can't believe we're going into tactical stuff. My defender tells you hedge, which means you go over. So I say hedge left. So you know that the defender is on your left. So the
So
screen
I
is
know
coming
that.
from the left.
Yeah. So I need to go the other way. So
you have
you
to
can't
go
do
on
that.
top
Yeah.
and left.
Okay.
So you need to prevent the camera from going right, force him to the left, but follow him from on top of me. And then my defender will try and slow down the camera and then go back to me until
Okay.
you catch up. That's one
But
of
in
the,
that case, you won't have any defender on you.
for a second. That's why the
So,
other guy from the other
yeah.
side has to help. Has to come closer just in case the ball comes to me.
Yeah,
he can
exactly.
stop. And then there's this whole defensive rotation that happens.
Cool.
It's I'm very proud.
Thank you.
I am very proud of that question. Honestly, I can't believe this podcast just brought us here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, moving on. I don't want to move on, but now I have to move on. This is amazing. Please bring more questions like that.
Will do.
Next up, World Cup. The Brazilian superstar. Will he be playing in the World Cup with Brazil?
Who do you mean?
Who do you think I mean? Neymar.
Neymar.
Love Neymar.
Hi, Neymar.
Is he going to play in the World Cup? Why am I questioning it? Because he wasn't called on. He wasn't named as part of the roster.
Really?
Yeah. He's been injured with an ACL, which is a knee injury,
Okay.
a few months back. He's back to playing, but he's not in full shape. The coach said he has 2 months to prove that he can do it, and that'll add him to the roster. But so far, as of today, Neymar is not part of the Brazilian team.
Why not just wait for his knee to get
can't-
better, and then he'll play next time?
The World Cup only comes around every 4 years.
I know, he
It's an
can play after
opportunity he
4
cannot win.
years.
Well, who knows what might happen in 4 years?
But we do know what's happening now. He has a knee injury. Is it really worth it, losing his knee over playing?
I mean, Ronaldo's still playing.
I know,
And
Ronaldo's still
look
playing.
at his stats playing with Saudi. I'm not saying Saudi's bad. I'm just saying he's not his full self, but still playing. Everyone wants the World Cup.
Yeah, I know.
Neymar, I agree. Neymar still has a few years in front of him that he
Yeah.
can wait. But what
Wait
if
a
this
few
year?
years.
What if this year is the year that Brazil takes it, and then he won't be part of it?
Still, like, I really believe that he needs to wait for his knee to get better. Don't push it. Because, like, if you're in a good shape, your body is acting the way it should, you'll always have an opportunity to do something next. But if you get injured now and, like, in the middle of it, and so you can't really finish with your team, and then at the same time you can't play anymore, then that's not an opportunity. You actually lost a lot. You lost the games,
Lost your
the
health,
World Cup,
your knee.
your health, your knee.
That
You
is
lost
true.
everything.
But since I know what it feels like, because I've been in that situation before. I've played pro before. It's in the Middle East. I'm not gonna big it up more than it is, but I know what it feels like to have an opportunity at a championship or an opportunity at a determination game or an elimination game, and then you're either injured, hurt, but you need to be. I've done this before. I've taken it was like a shot. I can't remember what kind of shot it was, but I had not my ankle, but like at the bottom. It was hurting real bad. I couldn't step on it. So we went to Aleppo and we played against El Harria, which it was kind of like an elimination game. If we win both games, then we have a chance at a playoffs. We won the first game, and then the second game we had to play in Aleppo. My leg was killing me. I can only walk tiptoe. I can only tiptoe. I cannot
And
put
you
my
played?
heel. So I needed to play. I wanted to play because I play a huge part of the team. I play 38 minutes, 35 sometimes. And for me to make sure that I play in this game because we need to win, and by the way, I had a hell of a game, I needed to find a way to calm or to numb the injury. And I took a shot, it wasn't the kind of shot that will get you in trouble or make things worse. No, but it was that kind of shot where I cannot remember the name of the medicine. I swear, but I took the shot.
Antibiotic?
No. It was something that will numb the pain and also repair whatever's. It wasn't. Nothing was broken. It was just. I don't know. There was just this unbearable pain. Took the shot. An hour later, I was fine. Played the game. Won the game, went back home happy. If I was in a different injury, a knee injury that was, let's say, career-ending, maybe I would also do it. I don't know.
How did you wake up the next day, though?
It was agonizing. The pain was. I didn't go to practice
Exactly.
the next day, but it was worth it. It was worth it for that moment.
It emotionally for that moment, exactly.
But maybe not, in the long run. But I get it when players do it.
No, I get it, yeah.
But I get it. I mean, this is the only thing for Neymar, for LeBron, for Luka, for Kirk Cousins, I can name a whole bunch of athletes that have done this before. For all of these players, this is their life. This is their career.
Their career, and I know.
If they blow off a game that could have been, let's say, that could determine their career, or that they could have done something where they could play and they passed on it, that's going to affect their career, even though it's a bad thing or a wrong thing to do. But facts are.
I can understand that. But like, even if we think of it like, okay, I understand it's their career, but you have two options. It's either you take it slowly for a bit, like a few months, until you're actually capable of doing it properly the way you need to, or you do it now, risk it all, and maybe you have like a 50% chance of not getting the chance to do anything after, because you might be
100%.
even more injured.
100%.
Right?
But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I guess
I mean, I
agree
respect
with
it though. I respect their
I agree
their
with
will,
it, though.
basically.
Yeah. So there you have it. Neymar, will he make it this year to the World Cup? I don't know. We'll wait and see until his coach decides. Finally, the scandal that I wanted to get to. I am so excited about this news because I love scandals. The Patriots head coach, we're talking about football, American kind, not the global kind that everyone loves. The Patriots coach, Mike Vrabel, and a journalist from the Athletics, Dianna Russini, I think that's how it's pronounced, were spotted at an Arizona resort together. Just to give you context, both are married, okay? Not to each other. They were spotted at this resort, okay? And It's
Drama.
fine. Drama, obviously. But you think about it, it's fine. They were spotted at this resort. There's a billion people, maybe hundreds of people
Yeah.
at this resort. Could be coincidence. Could be, I don't know, a group thing with other people, other friends. I don't know.
Could be friendship.
Exactly. But let me show you the pictures. And you tell me, what do you think? This is a picture, okay? One of the pictures. Yeah, nice hug, friendly hug. Yeah, maybe they've just saw each other, they just noticed each other. That's first impression. How about this picture? What do you think about this one?
A bit closer than friendship. Like a bit. Not that much though. Like
They're locking fingers. Okay. If I was a guy, I would defend this. But obviously, both of them defended it. They said, oh, there's a bunch of people that were with us. This is just taken out of context. It doesn't look like there's other people with you. Just okay. And I'm not speculating. I'm just saying these are the facts. This is what in front of me. If you saw me, this is the right question.
I better not
if
see you.
saw me in this picture, instead of the head coach of the Patriots with this journalist who's whatever locking fingers, tell me this is friendly. You tell me, what do you see?
Do you really want to open that door?
No, just tell me, what do you see? If I was that guy.
Yeah, no, it's intimate.
Yeah. So what do you see? A dead man.
I see you cheating.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe there's nothing going on. Maybe we're both.
We really don't know the kind of relationship they have, though. They might be friends since they were like children, and then they grew up together or something. They might be relatives in somehow. There are a few ideas that come to mind. But if I saw you doing like locking fingers with another girl, I believe I'd be crazy.
So
You don't want to see that.
So I guess it's open for interpretation, but those are the pictures. They're out there. Someone has to say something and prove that this was. I mean, if this was a group thing, I would think they would post something with the other group.
Yeah.
Because you take at least a selfie, right?
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Again, I'm not saying this is what's happening. I'm just saying these are the pictures. Maybe there's nothing going on, but
You don't even need to defend yourself. Just like one picture of the whole group
Yeah.
together would be more than enough for people to just
we
let
were
it go.
with other groups.
Yeah.
We were just as a whole thing, but
Maybe it was a coincidence.
But the scandal that's why it became a scandal, is because this journalist, who is, like I said, what was her name again?
What about the husband and the
Dianna?
wife?
That's the thing. They've never said anything. They didn't speak out. Dianna is a journalist who gets all the juicy stuff. She's one of the top journalists in the athletic industry. And she gets her insider information from him when he used to be the Vikings coach. So,
Cool.
you see, that's where the
Cool.
scandal came about. So who knows what's happening there? Don't know. But if it was me, I can tell you for sure, I'd be a dead man.
You would be dead. Yes,
Won't
absolutely.
be coming back home.
There wouldn't be an episode 7.
Be over. It'll be just sweats.
Yeah.
It'll be no nets.
Just sweats,
Just
no nets.
sweats. Okay, I think that's all the time we have for today.
That's it?
Yeah, I even put a watch on to see the timer, because last time we went over 30 minutes. I was really hoping to keep this under 30 minutes. I still have a lot. Well, I still have one thing I want to show you, but
Okay.
do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I mean, let's make it quick. A random video of the day. I love these random videos, but this one's a sport one about Alex Caruso, who plays on the Thunder. Look at this video that I found.
Which one is he?
You'll find out. See the guy with the headband wearing white?
Yeah.
See what he did there?
He just stood there. What do you
No.
mean?
Okay, here's the replay is
This
going to happen
dude?
now.
No, not this dude.
Yeah, this dude.
This dude.
Yeah. So
Did he throw? Did he throw his
so he lost his
shoe?
shoe,
Ah, he
grabbed
lost it. He
it,
didn't throw it.
and then used his shoe to block the ball. So
This is so cool.
it's hilarious, but
Is that allowed though?
no, it's not allowed. They called it a foul because you can't use
Okay.
your shoe to block a shot. Obviously,
Imagine just throwing it at a player that you don't like.
there's a lot of hilarious things that happened with shoes in the NBA where someone loses their shoe. Oh my goodness. I can't remember the two teams, but one player lost their shoe while playing, and then the other player saw the shoe, grabbed it, and threw it towards the crowd. So he lost the shoe and he cannot get it anymore. But you can't call anything about that because who knows what to call that. But this one is just funny. He lost his shoe on defense.
How do
grabbed
you
the
lose a shoe?
Well, because some players don't lock their
Don't tighten.
tie it that tight at the top, some of them, and so end up losing a shoe when it's very intense defense. So he lost it, grabbed it, didn't know what to do with it, but then had to react on defense and then just use it to block a shot, and apparently
He's
foul.
smart though.
Yeah, very. Very. Well, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed the show. Again, the show is called No Sweats, Just Nets. You can watch us on YouTube. The full video is up there. And you can also watch our Instagram reels. We post those on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X. And that's about it. Make sure you follow us on Spotify. Listen to us there.
And we would really appreciate it if you can rate us on Spotify. Like whatever you think. If you think we deserve a star, just put 1. If you think we deserve more, please do that.
Yeah.
That would be great help.
Just listen to us wherever you get your podcast. Rate us if you think we deserve it. And if we don't, just, and feedback. Yes, text us, DM
Yes.
us. We'd love some feedback. If you think the show sounds awful, let us know what's awful about it and we'll change it. If you think it sounds amazing, don't really bother. I don't really want positive feedback. I want negative ones.
Unless you get so creative with your positive feedback, I like to see people's creativity.
Yeah.
With
I can do
words.
that. So, yeah, that's it for today.
Or make it funny.
Want to take us home?
Yeah. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. I can't wait to talk more sports.
No sweats, just nets. No sweats, just nets.
Bye!